Good evening, SpeedGaming, and welcome to another race of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Spring 2023 tournament between Dr. J, PhD, and Babino. Moonrise and Phoenix here, bringing you this 0-1 bracket matchup. Joining me in the booth tonight, Smile Fires. Good evening.
Yes, hello, Moonrisen. Thanks to everybody for joining us on their Friday early evening here.
Random percent here, and about 20 flags, which we have no idea if they're on or off. Boat runners about to get underway.
Yep, got a couple guarantees. They'll get 2 triforces. Will very likely get a small starting item to use. Everything else we'll find out at the same time as the players do.
All I'm hoping for our runners' sakes is that we don't deal with second quest 8.
Yeah, that would be nice. We've seen a fair bit of it lately, it feels like.
And we're off in the forest with a bait start. Interesting.
All right, well, it's good to have in the off chance that we run into, say, Second Quest 3. Looks like we got Triforce 6, and one that we don't necessarily know what it is yet because of potential quest Triforce layout differences.
Absolutely. 6 has been confirmed. It's either 4 or 5 for the other one. And problem number 1 is that the Wood Sword Cave is not at its vanilla location. Instead, we'll find a small secret of 18 rupees, which also means we're not dealing with vanilla secrets nor vanilla shop prices in this seed. Instead, the Wood Sword Cave is literally northwest from Vanilla Start. All right, never mind. I thought this was going to be a problem, but it isn't. The River Cave giving us a little bit more information. Extra candles did not roll on, as boat runners will find their first heart containers within the first 90 seconds of this seed.
It looks like we've got blank messages from everybody.
Yep, that means a book will be needed to understand old men, wherever that is. And the problem is that the door repair is at the very least 18 rupees.
Well, I think if it's blank hints, then just everybody says nothing.
Actually, that is a possibility. You're right. I've seen it happen before.
Just gonna leave that meet up by Death Armus.
Oof, and look at those hint prices. That screams that our runners are getting no hints today. They are getting permanent sword beams, though. That's always nice.
Yeah, pretty nice to have. Nice upside to them. And no matter what sword you have, you got those beams as well.
Okay, I swear, if the large secret is 54 rupees, I'm going to ask some questions.
Well, we got bombs.
And interesting technical difficulties for Dr. J's side. Looks like an up and A for Dr. J. Apologies, everybody.
Sounds like he got the large secret.
Sounds about right. If we're dealing with a double baited seed, we're going to have an easy time buying that bait. Only 43 rupees.
Well, if they know the trick, they could just hold on to it. That was a a fair amount of money as well. So could pick up a couple more medium secrets and then be in blue ring territory already.
That's true to letters in the southern coast as well. That's never something I personally wouldn't pass up, but a lot of racers seem to be a little split on that.
It is pretty early. Not too sure how things will shake out yet. Those potions could come in useful. And if they really don't want potions, they could just hold on to the letter. Trying to squeeze by.
Oh, and look at this on Babino's side.
We got a boomstick seed.
Yeah, absolutely. This is gonna get it. This is gonna get interesting. So the first one to find that wand will be a step ahead in this case. Oh, there's something that's not so nice.
Yeah, 35 rupee bomb packs. Exactly as large. Well, not exactly. Almost as large as the medium secret.
Still looking for our first level of the game.
I got an arrow shop as well. Babino's going to pick up a blue candle.
Extra candles not on the seat, so 43 rupee candles? Wow. Runners are going to take that every day.
Yeah, that's not too shabby. Do we have an Armos item here? We do. It's the power bracelet.
That just made things a lot more interesting. Do we have vanilla items in this seed?
Well, we haven't seen anything saying we don't. It would be nice if we could get something cozy like, I don't know, Shapes Dungeons, No Heart Shuffle. Unshuffled items could be a little mean, but it seems like we have at least first quest money.
At the very least, Dr. J PhD finds the first dungeon in the game in First Quest Vanilla 2. It's level 5.
The classic immediate transport in 5. 5's got Dark Nuts.
Then again, 5 also has Dark Nuts in the vanilla game, so how much info are we getting here from this? Oh, magical sword in the connector, Babino.
Yeah, 5 hearts, not quite enough for that. But
Unfortunate, really.
you appreciate the try. Checking out some spots on either side of Death Mountain.
Just a gambling game on the Lost Hills Armos. Nearly knocking out Dr. J there. Ooh.
5 is enough for the White Sword on West Death Mountain.
5 hearts enough for White Sword as the White Sword item. This is starting to look rather familiar, don't you think?
Yeah, the evidence is mounting. Oh, hello, Chevy Rim. Dr. J is going to clear it to get back out, keep exploring.
And finding out that that room is, it's nothing.
Babino just leaving a medium secret behind because he'd have to drop most of that money on the floor. Does get up to 8 bombs, though.
Quick knockout from Dr. J there. Fortunate. And let's see what did knock him. Oh, it was a Gibdo hug. Yeah, that'll do it. $255 rupees for Babino. Finds the blue ring shop and passes up on it.
Interesting. Well, there is an arrow shop not incredibly far away, if he wants to speculate on arrows early.
Meanwhile, Dr. J also finds a heart container on the floor.
Yeah, it was back in the Gibdo room, so your theory is still intact for now.
There's still time for that to fall over.
Oh, that's true. Babino has seen the book. So could just be working his way back there.
Finds the coast item, another container heart. This level 3, not being very cooperative. Meanwhile, Babino finds level 4 in Vanilla 1Q8.
I feel like 1Q8 has levels a lot. Maybe it's just me.
Honestly, couldn't tell you there. Oof. This level being cheeky. And Dr. J's had enough. Level 4. Oh, we've got a split level 4. Segmentio at play here.
And all the way up toward the top.
Oh, that's a smart pirouette by Dr. J, though. And oh, there's another key door, and oof, oh, the old surprise trap room gets Babino, unfortunately. I can understand why Dr. J's taking out this room sometimes, and it's rare, but sometimes the game just knows and will stick the Triforce in this room.
Well, he knows it's not that, but he's blocked one room up from here, so
Also
maybe
true.
there's a workaround.
You're absolutely right. I am. Okay, that was an interesting mess up there.
All good. Not the easiest combat in the world in 4. Not the easiest combat on the overworld immediately outside 4.
Oh, and that's going to hurt a little bit. Thank goodness start spot is not that far from that location.
All right, after jiggling the handle of the door a little bit, Dr. J is down to just this one blue dark nut.
And level 9 in the desert shop. Well, Triforce in its vanilla room. Dr. J opting not to take it right now.
I think he wants to see what this room drops.
Yeah, if this is a key, Dr. J is going to be able to continue exploration in here. If not, well, I think he takes the Triforce and goes. Game knows, ladies and gentlemen. That is, well, yeah, Dr. J thinking probably that he's wasted enough time taking care of the shoot room and decides takes the Triforce lead 3-2, first of the day.
Yep, that's definitely the 3 Triforce. Our tracker JLo is saying we've definitely got shapes, and yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yep, I'll agree with that one. Babino finding another arrow shop and opting not to pick him up. Meanwhile, Dr. J finding the candle shop, takes that, and we'll leave the arrows there.
Yeah, almost got some sync over here.
How about that? Those potion prices, though.
Those are pretty good.
Generous.
For just one medium secret, you can get yourself a blue potion.
Blue potion cheaper than bombs. Yikes.
Yeah, now all we need is a way to trade hearts for opening caves instead of bombs.
Not sure about that one. I mean, I know a few of our runners would do such a thing, but I'm not one of them.
Alright, Babino's found level 3. With the white sword, might have a little bit easier time of the combat in here.
One thing's for sure, he didn't know that that door he just entered was actually key locked. The inadvertent pirouette.
Gotta love it. Now, if we're going along with the unshuffled item hypothesis, this will be the raft in here.
I'm not sure Babino's going to be able to find it, though. He will be able to find the heart container if he clears this room, which shouldn't be a problem. There it is.
Yeah, with all that Dr. J did in this level, it's just a tiny bit short on keys. Not short on keys, though.
No dungeon short on keys. Speaking of dungeons, level 6 in the waterfall.
I like that. There's it can go on the list of the many classic things behind waterfalls.
And confirmed, we've got levels 1 through 6 are shapes. Is this like a really primitive version of Africa or something?
I think it's kind of like a, a a bent hand. It's doing some kind of conducting, maybe. Just needs the conductor's stick.
No push in this room, unfortunately. And looks like that's it for this exploration for now. But we've got keys, and we're not afraid to use them.
Yeah. Obviously got the Triforce in 6 already, but the upside would be if the wand is in here.
Also, already with knowledge that this is a boomstick seed, that could be a massive find. Heart container again on the floor in 6. Triforce found, but we've already got this one, so Dr. J leaving that one on the ground, and oh wow. Bobino finding out what the drop was in that shoot room. It's just a nickel.
Yeah, the bubbles were a little nicer to him and went on the sides of the room instead.
Ooh, could this be the item in 6?
So, Bobino's not going to be able to continue with no keys. I think he just realized that. But can try to bomb this way.
Well, that's the wand in 6. I think one more item, and I'm ready to call it unshuffled items today.
Alright, Dr. J's got a combat upgrade to get up here into the White Sword Cave.
Now takes the heart lead thanks to that take any. Bobino putting that power bracelet to work, and we've got unshuffled any roads, it looks like.
Yep, under a power bracelet spawn, so that's a pretty good sign for that. I think Bobino's thinking the same thing, just not even taking them. Or he actually might have already seen them, because he's had the power bracelet for a little while. But he's also got his 7th heart out of that take any.
Our runner's looking pretty even right now, except for the fact that Bobino has white sword while Dr. J has the wand.
Yeah, and he's going to find 6 right here.
What's he going to do about it?
Dr. J's got his power bracelet. Just peeking around a little bit in this 6.
Dr. J just about ready to confirm what we are already suspecting. Yep, unshuffled any roads.
Can't reach that stranded key for now.
Dr. J leaving that. No, that was a secret. Dr. J and small secret. Still 18 rupees you didn't have before.
Alright, there's a key for Babino, and I think that will let him get down to where the wand was.
Dr. J opting to go check out the good old Candle Row here. And, well, finds a cheap meat. Won't be worth much here, though.
I mean, sometimes item shuffles do things you don't expect. Like, my friend Moonresin here called a match where there was no reason to suspect that Heart Shuffle was on until you see that it was, like, almost an hour in.
Hey, that was quite the race, too.
Alright, up to 2 keys. Gonna go through this one key door into a single room.
Meanwhile, Dr. J finding level 7 at first quest 1. So, and key for Babino there.
And refills his hearts. It looks like we will peek into this level 7.
Oh, wow. That was an... Oh, jeez. This level 7 is fairly unpleasant.
We just fed the Wizrobe.
Where and now they want meat too, it appears.
Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna invite 7 of his friends to the barbecue.
Dr. J going to leave those Wizros behind, and who can blame him?
Yes, level 7 would be the red candle. So they would need to go get the Triforce at some point. I fully expect them to just leave the candle on the floor if they find it. Jay's now also seen level 9.
Has yet to find the level 4 that Babino is aware of, however.
This feels like a lot of Chevy rims.
Yeah, 6 has been pretty heavy on him. Here's the wand room for Babino.
Oh, I think I might have been mistaken then. I don't think he had to spend a key from the point I said he might have had to. So, if he takes this and leaves, 2 key profit.
Meanwhile, Dr. J getting into an interesting position with heart containers. 9 already. 1 off of Magical Sword eligibility, but at the same time, are we dealing with shuffled hearts to obtain that sword?
Yeah, that's always the thing you got to think about. It's probably very likely 12 hearts, because, like, if it's not shuffled hearts, it'll be 12, but if it is shuffled hearts, it can also roll to 12. Dr. J's found level 4.
This is a super important level, because if it's unshuffled, this is where he'll find his ladder, which is absolutely critical in most seats.
For the moment, Babino is sticking around in 6, picking up the Triforce. It's mostly going to be a health refill.
Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, if he was unaware, I don't think he would be, but it's happened.
I'm pretty sure he looked at his Triforces. I think he's just like, RPG senses kicked in, my health must be at full. Don't need that Triforce either in 4.
Yep. Still looking for the items though, and who knows? Hard Shuffle might still be on. You're right. No need for that bomb pack yet.
No keys in that room.
So it appears the game has shown teeth right now.
Okay, got around 1 key door.
Oh, this might be exactly what he was looking for. No push there. Dr. J meanwhile, my apologies, Babino finding level 5, yes. Another heart container on the floor. That at this point, I'm ready to call Heart Shuffle off.
Well, that's minimum magical sword eligibility.
And running out of rooms to check. Things getting interesting here in 4. Looks like it's in that tail end of the large section.
Yeah, wow. But he does have a key now.
Going to be able to take a look at this. And meanwhile, Babino taking out some blue darkness with that wand, as well as the sword. This could be interesting, because if this is unshuffled, we've got a recorder here.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
It does push. Of course, it's a transport. Get us all in the commentator booth, excited, and then you pull the rug from under us. And of course, what else? We've got not only a Goma block, but that last room where we might find that ladder, it's blocked by another key door.
So yeah, wow. 4 will retain its mysteries for now.
Indeed.
Babino with 2 keys feels less bad about spending one. Has to immediately spend another one if he wants.
So for all of these seed is generous mentions, seed is decidedly less generous now. Ooh, blue ring purchased by Dr. J. And level 5's item has been found. Recorder in 5.
That's a very nice find after all that trouble using up all your keys.
Now the next question. What does the recorder bring us to?
Yeah, it won't be completely random places, but random recorder function, though, we've got to figure out.
There's an extra key for Babino meanwhile, and we've got, oh boy, this 5 has been fairly unfriendly when it comes to enemy formations.
Yeah, don't have the surefire way of dealing with Pulse Voice just yet.
Bomb pack, not a terrible reward, but not one he's looking for. There's a number for the large secret, 138 rupees. That is appropriately large.
Oh yeah, that's a healthy amount, and Dr. J knows where the book... Well, one place you can get the book now. And there's a medium secret as well. Getting close.
One more like that and you'll have it.
But being down to 1 heart, but almost done. Yeah, done with the Dark Nuts.
Chat wouldn't be wrong. Very generous secrets in this seed. 18 small, 36 large, all in the higher half of their values, and now you've got 138 rupees for that large. That is, whew, that's healthy.
Yeah, you've had Babino sitting at a full wallet for a little while now, and Dr. J's just got 200 rupees in a hurry, and looks like to be heading right back for the book.
Who can blame him? Boomstick acquired for Dr. J. Babino takes a Triforce lead 4-3 after his Triforce in 5.
Yeah, it was all the way up in the bottom right. So, fairly close to the stairs, but I guess you had to go around that empty room.
Looks like Dr. J might be looking towards a little bit of exploration in Western Dent Mountain, which is a spot we haven't seen yet.
Well, when you have hot and cold running bombs, good time as any.
Can't argue against that.
Seems like Babino wants to do some more walking around before he tries out the recorder. It's also been a minute since he picked it up. Oh, he's getting the book.
If I recall, that's a boomstick for. Yep, that's another boomstick. Dr. J finding level 8, meanwhile, in Western Dent Mountain. And, well, I am pretty sure he's going to want to dig this place out. There's any key in here, and considering how unfriendly the key situation's been so far.
Did he try left?
I think he did, and, well, speaking of key situation being unfriendly,
Buy one key to gain all the keys.
maybe. We'll have to see.
Babino finishing up burn spots. Didn't have the candle for a little while.
Dr. J figuring, I've seen enough potion shops, let's just get the red one and get this over with.
Yeah, they really can just buy whatever their hearts desire. He's been taking hearts out of take any's, feeling maybe pretty safe heart-wise. Might as well get a refill.
Babino, first of our runners tonight to pick up the wooden arrows as well.
Yeah, he just saw those. He went a couple screens away, picked up a couple more secrets, and came back.
Ooh, white sword in the back. 43 minutes in. How do you feel if you picked that up if you picked it up at 43 minutes yourself?
Well, if I'm in that situation, I already get the wand, so maybe not the worst.
Can't argue with you on that. But now we have to wonder just how many levels are actually overworld blocked at this point.
Yeah, what are we missing? We got a peek at 7. I don't think we've seen 1.
I don't think we've seen 2 either.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Ooh, that's a map.
Wow, that's a decent monstrosity of a 7.
Well, the book is an atlas.
Is this the game trying to show us what a rope is like?
It's a rope on his off day.
Indeed. And remember what was in this level 7? Not sure how happy Babino's going to be in here.
Yeah, that's right. This is a shape, so we are full shapes on our dungeon layouts.
And Dr. J joining Babino in 7. This is not Dr. J's first run in here, though, so he already knows the frustrations of this level. Oh, goodness. Am I the only one who thinks, like, you can bomb Wiz robes and just how therapeutic that is? Oh, boy. What's not therapeutic at this point is that that's another key block dungeon.
Aquamentus in Zelda's room also not very therapeutic.
Can confirm.
So we're thinking 7 is not the answer. I'm probably... Well, yeah, I guess it would have to be a recorder or a raft block at this point. We've seen so many power bracelet spots.
I don't think Dr. J's found level 5 yet, has he? Oh, Hyrule Driver for Babino. He'll be sent back to the start of the level. Well, that's one way to find out that that the North Wall bombs. Creative thinking there by Babino. I've never seen that.
Unfortunately, Dr. J's run into the same problem he had the first time in here. He cleared that room, got his fiver, and still with no keys can't go through the key door.
Has he been tracking where those keys are?
You don't attack the enemies, just attack walls.
Babino using that bait to enter that one room and isn't going to like what he finds.
Alright, here's 5 for Dr. J.
Did we see what was in that room? No. Uh, Down it goes, and it's absolutely blank.
In the room that Dr. J was just in before he left.
Yeah, I was looking at the blue Wizrobe room. So now Dr. J has a key. Where do you spend it first?
Well, could save with it and try 3?
Well, almost what Dr. J does. He's saved and is choosing 5 instead.
Because he seemed pretty determined on like going back in, finishing 3 once and for all.
Oh, those Wizrobes in that staircase room not playing fair. Babino with another dent to that room. point for Dr. J. Finds the transport. Not going to be too happy about that one.
And another transport entrance.
Good old one-offs. All right. Babino versus Wizrobes. Take 4.
Oh, this was the problem. It was a tea room.
Oh.
So that's why you have to go around.
Dr. J opting to take the retry. Level 5 will not do anything for you.
Yeah, got past the key door, then saw the second key needed.
Looks like our tracker JLo is pretty much reading Dr. J's mind. He's heading right back towards that level 8. That magic key's looming large right now.
Yep, and definitely worth a try with one key in our pockets now to see if there's anywhere we can get.
And here we go in this interesting level 8. Looks like an Armos, more or less.
I thought it was kind of like a fluffy chocobo.
I think I can see with that one. Yeah, fair enough.
Who'd have thought a non-random item seed can be this grueling? Well, actually, I think they are kind of tough, because you get a very useful item, the red ring, locked to 9, the any key into 8, and then some of your easier levels, which could help you out, could be in unfriendly positions. Like, level 1 would have the bow for us, but where is it?
Speaking of unfriendly, that's 3 consecutive rooms Dr. J's been in, and yeah, this might help you, but you don't have a key. Oh, this might help you, but you don't have a recorder. This may do it for you, though, and of course it's the transport. Into the 4-room segment. What do we got here?
I got the Triforce.
Don't want that. Recorder lake, and nothing.
Ladder blocked out of 1 room in the segment. Not going to bother finishing off the enemies for now.
Dr. J with the Triforce and 8. Meanwhile, I noticed Babino hasn't been suffering from keys being nearly as unfriendly.
Yeah, I think one thing that helped him a little bit was he left 6 with a key profit that he's just been, like, continually staying on top of now. Like, he used his keys in 5, but then it seemed like he got a couple back.
Oh, game. Oh, decides to retry out of it. What that means, he will not have the Triforce in 8 any longer. He'll have to go back for it.
Yeah, but it's tough going into the main body of the level.
Meanwhile, goes back into level 4, knows the location of the item here. It's in the southernmost point of the level.
The always important mags try at 9 hearts.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, paying a visit to the Goma just because Dr. J has nothing else left in 4. He's seen all the rooms.
There's the push block, and is it the ladder? Absolutely it is. So Dr. J at least has that going for him.
Yeah, ladder's pretty good.
Might have to grind the remaining rupees, though, to pick up another key.
I was just thinking about getting this Coast Guard first.
Not a bad idea, honestly.
Bobino has found 8.
Both of these runners need to feel. I think there's nerves starting to build at this point. I mean, you're almost an hour in. You're sitting at 3 and 4 triforces respectively. Not where you want to be right now.
Yeah, just kind of gotta focus up. If you're starting to suspect vanilla items now, you gotta focus on where it is you gotta be to get the stuff that you need. And like 8's a decent place to be. We need the Triforce. It will give us all the keys we could ever want, if we can find that any key.
I think that might be where Dr. J is going to go fairly shortly. I think he wants another key first.
Yeah, I think he needs at least a 5er to get up to key territory.
Here's an interesting point here. Bobino does have the recorder. Is this Dig Dogger hiding something? No.
No, it's just how his house looks.
Oh, goodness.
And now Bobino's gonna find the segment without a ladder. $11 hearts not enough for the magical sword. It is fairly likely to be 12, so it's bearing out here.
There's a Triforce in 8 for Bobino. What is he going to do?
Well, he can't go further, so he might just pick it up. Because he'd have to go back through the transport otherwise. It sees that the room drops bombs. Gonna pick that up.
There it is. Dr. J, meanwhile, back in 8 without a key.
Yeah, it's going to be a slight problem because nothing in here is going to give him a key that we've seen.
I think he's just trying to gather rupees for a key purchase at this point.
So that's an old man room, so there's got to be a staircase either in the second L column or at the bottom of the segment to bring us to the top of 8. So suddenly that ladder is looking more important.
Meanwhile, Dr. J just fighting bomb pack after bomb pack and thinking, I just need one more rupee. I don't want a bomb pack. I can't sell those. Just give me a rupee.
This is so unfortunate. Just one. Blue ring purchase for Babino, equaling up the defense.
Got a whistle check for Babino. Where's this going to bring him? Oh. That brought him to 1Q7, which is an unbeaten dungeon. Is this a vanilla unbeaten dungeon recorder setting?
Seems like it. Dr. J's got his key.
Is he jumping right back into level 8? Would not be surprised in the slightest.
Yep. So he's got some choices. He can go C in the right side of the 5th column, or he can go see what the ladder leads to.
Wait, Dr. J didn't save after getting that key. So this room for his sake needs to lead to something. It doesn't. Oh boy.
Yeah, like he has some room to move around though now, because it was the first key door though that was the problem with getting into 8. So you can go all the way up here and get into the transport to the segment.
Right, and now that he has the ladder, he can at least check out that room at the end of the segment. You're right. But he accessed that room previously without a key. If I remember correctly, anyway.
Now, he's been here a couple times. He got kicked out with not having a key, realized he had to have one to come back in here. It's just he retried out of his progress here. Alright, back to battle the Wizrobes in 7 as well.
Red candle in 7, and... Oh, wow, there's the key in the back end of the segment. And I don't think Dr. J's been ever happy to find a key in the seed.
Well, he got a refund, and it will let him keep exploring if he wants. Because his next key obstacle in there is going to be in the 4th column. There's one old man room next to another one. And Babino with item acquired is going to see how much more he can do in this 7. Going to be able to clear this room. Oh, we need another key.
Game,
This room doesn't drop it.
You gotta be kidding me. This 8 has been trolly and a half, let me tell you guys. Wow.
Well, okay, he's still got 5 on the table. Maybe he can borrow a key from there. Oh, but again, he's going to run into the same problem he did last time, where he doesn't have enough keys to get into this level.
Well, if he can find the recorder, that might change a thing or two.
Finally, taking this transport. Great success. Triforce in level 7, just 2 rooms up from that compass. And we can get in there. Alright, Triforce in 7 acquired for Babino.
That takes a 3 Triforce lead over Dr. J.
Oh yes, J-Lo is astutely observing our tracker that the retries Dr. J has been doing have taken away the coast heart from him, and perhaps also the ladder.
Oh, and now heads into level 3, trying to find a raft. And that opens up a few possibilities as well. If, say, level 1 or level a key-friendly level 2 pop up in the raft checks, that could be a game changer.
Yeah, he's determined to finally settle the mystery of what's in behind this key door.
Indeed. And meanwhile, Babino not having those key problems at all. Level 7 seem to be fairly key-friendly as well. Yes, that's a useful map. Thanks, game. Oh wow. This is where the raft is. We're gonna have to fight to get it.
Well, it just takes time. All the bunnies are being kind of nice. There's a clock as well.
Raft in 3. Gotta admit, it was pretty easy to see that coming.
Yeah, down to 0 keys again, but we will be able to check those 2 overworld spots.
So right now, level 7's deep exploration seems to have been paying off for Babino.
Yeah, like, red candle isn't a huge item to have, but it's done and you never have to go back.
Dr. J passing up the coast hard. He's more interested in seeing what that eastern raft spot is going to give.
Well, if he's retried out of the ladder, he actually can't pick it up right now.
This is true. You're right.
That's a level. That's 2.
Oh, level 2 east raft spot. That raft hard required in 3. Looks like a curling rock.
Yes, well observed. Maybe an iron as well.
Yeah, can definitely see that as well.
So the item in here is going to be junk. It's just going to be a matter of how long it takes him to find the Triforce.
I mean, he wouldn't complain off finding a key or 2. There's the item. Here's the aforementioned junk. The magical boomerang, which... Oh, no. Oh, there's the hand pickup. Babino, meanwhile, fighting the ladder in level 4.
Yep, had enough keys to get through both key doors the first time. He's actually done here if he wants to be, but maybe health refill time?
Yep, health refill time indeed. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the Triforce is at the back end of the curling stand.
Dr. J trying to find... I think he's just trying to find keys at this point. Would be happy with a hard container, but he's really just looking for keys at this point.
Up to 3 at least, and doesn't need one to get into the Triforce room.
Yeah, I think he'll take that one. Dr. J pulling within 2 triforces of Babino for the lead.
The raft ride's so nice we took it twice.
Yep. And there's heart number 11 for Babino. That ties it up with Dr. J. I think Dr. J might be tempted to go check out the west raft spot immediately. I mean, if this turns out to be the other level 1, yes, Chet, you gotta have heart. That's a well established fact, at least for most of us.
And if you see a mugger who wants your heart, you do not, in fact, have to give it to him.
You can usually just give him money and he'll go quiet for a bit. Down to one key for Dr. J. Goes into that room, and okay, we do not need a key to access the next room. Well, there's that at least.
Up to one key again, up to 2 keys.
Oh, and this room could be interesting. We may have the chance to have the move most open stairs flag, but I think it's a bit late for that one. Not this time.
Yeah, the hallmark of remove most open stairs.
He's just sitting on the ground. There's our first bomb upgrade of the day here in level 5.
Yeah, I hadn't been over this way before. And the transport has indeed taken us into the top area of 8, where the any key is.
There is the item Dr. J has been wanting for a long time.
It is a key find. You could even open a door with it.
Oh goodness! I don't think I've got enough caffeine in me to compute that one.
Alright, Babino's got the heart, and that is truly everything in this 5, unless he's trying to hoard keys. Because I believe he's seen every room at this point.
Unless he's mismarked something at this point. That's pretty much the only reason why I think he'd still be in here.
Unless he had retried out of the Triforce a while ago and we just didn't notice.
Now here's an issue possibly for Babino. How much longer will he be in this 5? And every moment he spends in that 5, Dr. J is going to be able to start to catch up. That any key is huge for him. He's done a lot of exploration and had to retry out of it due to lack of keys.
Yeah, Dr. J has some stuff to go redo, but he's got, like, any key to do it. The Triforce in here is going to be pretty quick from this point to get.
Absolutely, it's just 2 rooms down. No combat needed. And indeed, this is actually the 3rd time Dr. J picks up the Triforce in 8. Now within 1 Triforce of the lead.
Yeah, okay. Babino's just seen the unblinking dot from the compass.
Still has the lead, though. 6 triforces to 5. Meanwhile, we've got Dr. J going back in the 4 to pick up the ladder again. Bobino's next play needs to be to get back into level 3. That's where he'll find the raft that brings him at least to level 2.
This is promising. He's got everything he needs to complete the dungeon.
Unfriendly blue dark nut, though. That'll put a little bit of a stop to his progress. Here's the staircase for Dr. J. He'll get the ladder from here.
All right, ladder reacquired.
Now, so far, I don't think the recorder from 5 was worth that much. Here's 5. He's probably thinking of picking up the recorder as well.
Yeah, this is the other place that key troubles were stopping him, so none of that anymore.
Dr. J really looking locked in right now as he's just fighting to catch up.
Yeah, if you track your dungeon maps, like, those don't go away. Just roll back right into where you were before. He actually hasn't been up to the top room, so if he goes in, he'll get the Triforce.
That's another thing he might want. Yeah, you're right. Oh wow, with these gels being the only thing blocking him from it. There's the Triforce.
Nah, he's hungry. He wants the recorder.
I can't blame him. That is several checks. Bobino, meanwhile, with the raft in 3, now he'll be able to find level 2, and who knows? Maybe that west raft spot. Yes, I can word. Has level 1. Bobino opting for the east raft spot first. There's level 2 for him. Nice clip for Dr. J. Will find a recorder. Needs a Triforce.
Yeah, but that's going to be no problem. Easier to up an A than walk back from there.
Oh, this might end up to be a fight in level 9 if this keeps up.
Got ever so close to that magic boomerang, but just leaving it there.
Ladder clip complete for Dr. J. Bobino looking for that Triforce in 2 and now he's got to stare. That lead is gone. Dr. J tying it up. 6 triforces apiece. We've got a race, ladies and gentlemen.
And plenty of chances to get time back in level 7 as well.
Taking a look to see if this is a level. It isn't. I believe Dr. J finding out very quickly what this means for the recorder uses today. There's level 1. Taking a look. It's level 7. Little bit of irony there as Dr. J goes, you know what, that key door, I don't care about it anymore. Open up.
Yep, vanilla unbeaten recorder. Babino's got the Triforce out of level 2, just looking for 1.
Babino also retakes the lead with that one, 7-6.
And locked in with Aquamentus, but able to finish him off.
Just poke him with a wand 3 times. He'll drop. No problem there. Babino struggled massively in this room. Dr. J just going right by it.
Another Aquamentus Mark II defeated.
Yep. And Spiky made bad decisions locking in Dr. J there. Babino thinking about what to do next. I don't believe we've seen that west raft spot yet.
Could also have been taking a little break there because it's been almost an hour and a half.
That's true. I mean, mental fatigue and in some cases physical fatigue can play a big role in these races.
Alright, West Raft spot is level 1.
Level 1, my goodness.
And level 1 introducing itself because it just is a 1, and there's an instant Triforce.
I think Babino needs to come back in here, though. That bow is most likely in here. Triforce located from Dr. J in 7. We have a big race going on here. I think Dr. J's in the same boat, knows where this level 1 is.
Yeah, with the raft, like, and you're so close, you don't not check this.
I mean, I think at this point it might be his last check to make. I think he's already seen what Recorder Lake has.
Oh yeah, that's right, he did.
And here we go. Dr. J in level 1. Gonna check that door right away, and lo and behold, here's your Triforce. Doesn't want it yet, though.
So race to the bow.
Absolutely. Has Babino found it? He has. Dr. J just 2 rooms away from it. If he goes the correct way, he'll find it very quickly.
Yeah, no any key for Babino. The way to get to the any key is pretty roundabout, so...
Yeah, it's no gimme. Dr. J will go into that room, finds the bow, will up A quickly, and I think he's going right for that Triforce before hitting 9.
Nice 5-room level 1.
Wait. He hasn't picked it up. Oh, he has to run all the way back.
Well, at least level 9 is decent about kicking you out very quickly.
So Bobino into level 9 at 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 55 seconds. Let's see how long it takes Jay to get Triforce and run in. It is a Wizrobe 9, but with Boomstick, that becomes less of an issue. $53 rooms for level 9 today. Dr. J, Triforce in 1. That's all 8 Triforces. And race to 9, race to Ganon, race to Zelda, and race to the Silvers as well. And here we go with 1 minute and 2 seconds of advantage. We've got now both of our runners in 9 looking for the Roar of Ganon and the door that are kidnapped.
And also some silver arrows.
Yeah, those are kind of important. We're not playing a game where those are unnecessary.
Yeah, it turns out the hide of Ganon requires some special materials to be able to pierce it.
Now, another question to be asked in this 9, will the lack of any key hurt Bobino in any way?
Seems to be key neutral so far.
Not Zelda's room to the right, unfortunately. Let's see what this. Oh, wait a second. I don't believe Bobino's been in this area before.
Yeah, they're doing some different things right now. Dr. J is working up the left columns.
Transport. Not quite what we're looking for.
Well, I guess you might as well take it, start ruling out staircases, because you got to look at staircases.
Yep. Gotta find that. Gotta find those silvers before we can fight the pig. And then there's the compass. If found, that'll give our runners part 3 of the puzzle.
Bobino's made it 3 rooms down in the dash column to a room that doesn't...
There is the compass for Dr. J! Sorry about that, Smilefires. Continue on. I apologize.
No problems. The top left corner is where Zelda is going to be. And Bobino did find a way out of that room after all.
So, now with one part of the puzzle down, Dr. J continues to hunt for those silvers. What's the potion situation for both of our runners right now? I think both of them have red potion.
Yeah, I actually don't remember either of them using a potion at any point.
No, unfortunately, Bobino getting taken down by a bunch of blue Wizrobes. while Dr. J avoids the Hyrule driver and teaches the orange ones a lesson, finds another transport, however.
Babino's down to 2 keys.
Oh no, toughest boss of the game right here.
Boss fight complete.
Yep. And another transfer from Dr. J. Babino's still scrambling to try and find the silvers. Ooh, this could be it as well. Oh, doesn't bomb. And let's see. Could Ganon also be hiding in the top in the northwest corner as well?
Perhaps.
Though we have seen Zelda's room, so Zelda isn't waiting in her room. There's another transport. Babino now with the compass. So both of our runners know Zelda's location.
That's a roar.
That's a roar. We know the location of part 2 of the equation, but now, okay, Dr. J knows exactly where Ganon is right now, I would think.
So second room down, E column. Second E column if you have the level text.
Yep. And single E if you're using Dr. J's cage text. Okay, so here we are going right past Ganon, and is this the... Oh, wait a minute. We've got a staircase here. Or no, we don't because of Shutter. Never mind. I'm not complaining about this if I'm Dr. J.
I used to pick it up. There he goes. Yeah, red ring is a very nice item.
Fortunately, Spiky made another bad decision.
No, he's fine. He was playing nice, staying out of the way.
Well, you see, the problem is he was there. Here's another possible problem for Dr. J. We'll deal with it appropriately. No problem there. Both of our runners in the same room, and it's a transport. Oh, goodness.
Okay, so if what we're thinking about Ganon's room is correct, Babino would also have heard Ganon. So there's that checked off.
Oh, goodness. This is... we're coming down to the wire here, folks.
Not too much left to see between the two of them. But how do we get into the top left?
Magic staircase?
Going down to 1 key.
Bino's got to be sweating a little bit. It's been a long seed, and to have to go all the way back. Oh, wait a minute. Dr. J up and A-ing. What's the play here? Southeast corner?
Yeah, seems like it. Gonna run into that blue Wizrobe room that got Babino earlier.
Did Babino fully explore that section, though?
No, he died, and I don't believe he went back.
Oh, boy.
He also got there via transport, which it seems like we might not be able to get there from this side.
So from what you're saying, Babino does have the exploration advantage here.
Yeah, there's more Ganon sounds. Well, here we go. Northwest corner.
Babino also in the room that's going to push due to that key. Did Babino just find the answer? No. Did Dr. J? Yes! There are the silvers. That's part one of our puzzle solved. Now, Dr. J knows the location of Ganon. Needs to get over there and put the pig on a skewer.
Yeah, I believe he has a way in from up here as well.
Believe you're right.
Oh, not quite, but maybe it bombs?
Nope,
No.
not quite.
Red
Red
ring
ring.
for Babino. Yep.
I was about to say the same thing.
So I think there's definitely a path if Dr. J wanted to go all the way around to the right, but it seems like you might be trying to find a different way.
Nutter up an A.
Yeah, it doesn't bomb either, but he might just be able to go up the E column here.
That's a strong possibility. Wow, what a race this has been. Revisits, retries out of triforces, key blocks all day. Looks like Dr. J might have found the path to Ganon after all. Meanwhile, Babino with the path to Zelda now. So if he finds his silvers, he's got the answer to all three of parts of the puzzle. Dr. J now in the southeastmost part of the level, realizes he might have taken the wrong turn and heads right back.
Yeah, he knew he had a way into Ganon, so it doesn't need to explore new content at this point.
There's the
it was
roar.
just straight up the E column.
Indeed. And at 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 28 seconds, we've got a Ganon sighting on Dr. J, PhD's side.
Oh, and this is a fantastic moat room.
Oh, yeah. And 0 HP Ganon. Part 2 of that puzzle is complete. We've got bacon. And now all that's left for Dr. J is to find the path to Zelda, which Bobino already knows.
Yeah, he has one as well. Because he was doing this left side super early, and now he just needs to not die in a fire.
And there's the door. All right, everybody, get your GGs out for your race winner here tonight. Dr. J, PhD, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 45 minutes, my apologies, and 14 seconds. Dr. J will improve his record to 1-1.
GG, Dr. J. And it being a 1-in-1 record, this being Swiss as well, there's a huge pool of people that end up in 1-in-1s as well. So, great potential for more exciting matches.
Absolutely. There are 28 racers that after this week will have a 1-in-1 record. So plenty of options as well. And through it all, 1 dead for Dr. J. Nice run. And joining us in the commentator's booth, Dr. J, PhD. GG's.
Yes, congratulations. You've survived all those key blocks.
Yeah, survive is how I would have put it. The seeds. That was absurd.
Yeah, like one kind of nice thing about unshuffled items is you can route some things like, well, okay, any key's an 8, so I could go to 8, right? But then it was blocked behind like 2 key doors. There was this wraparound path.
I think it was at least 3 of them, and then I had to go and blow them all and trying to look for the item in 4, which I kind of figured that it was going to be vanilla items when the wand was in 6. But then once I saw that trap room in 4 in the south, I figured, well, okay, maybe it's not because you can't be forced to go through there. But then, wait, you only have to do that once. Because then once you go get the ladder, then you can cross the river before the trap hits you.
Right. And that even had 2 or 3 key doors on the way to the recorder as well. Or 4, so the ladder.
Yeah, it was pretty much just guess and check and find what's going to open the door for you. And it turned out to be 3, gets you to 2. You get enough keys out of 2, then you can go right to 8 and get the any key.
And also joining us in the booth right now, Bobino, GG's. Great effort. That was a seed.
GG's. Are silvers a 9?
Yeah, it was vanilla items all the way through.
Okay. I can't find them for the life of me, but I'm in here looking.
Yeah, they're hiding up in the northwest corner in that first room under the first E.
May have been a magical staircase, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's probably one of the staircases I didn't take. Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, with everything that ended up getting in your way, it ended up coming together pretty close. 2-minute difference between you two entering 9.
Oh yeah, not bad, especially since it took me forever to realize that that 2 levels could be locked behind a raft. Sorry, I'm a little sick.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I would probably be feeling different kind of sick if I had to go through any more of those key blocks, because I blew all the keys I had early and then I just didn't have enough to go get any key.
There it is. The one time I decided not to take staircases right away, it was the first staircase I came upon. Darn it.
Yeah, I took the first one I found and then stopped taking them afterwards and had gone through most of 9 before I'm like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah. But thank you so much for calling the race. Dr. J, congratulations. Thanks so much for an awesome race.
Yeah, thanks, and good game on an awesome race. Go get some rest.
I'm going to. My voice is almost back to normal, so I should be able to actually talk more during these soon. But thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Having a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
Take care and GG's. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
putting on a great show.
Thank you.
So, Dr. J, one question for you real quick. You're now at 1-1 and an absolute big field of runners in 1-1. Anybody you're looking forward to facing next week?
Honestly, I haven't really looked at who's at what. I mean, there's just so many good players there, and I mean, also some of the new new players too. I just take whoever's in front of me. But I mean, last week with Gesture, we've been playing against each other for years, and that one turned out to be really close too.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one. But Wheel of Doom will provide. It's given us some very exciting games so far. And plenty more to come with 3 more weeks of Swiss play.
Yeah, the wheel giveth and the wheel keeps givething for another few weeks.
3, and then we'll have the fun part of the bracket reveal. That'll be a thing as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, any last words on the seed, Dr. J?
Let that be the last of the key blocks for the rest of the tournament for me. The seed takes requests, right?
Well, we'd hoped it would, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Randomizer says no. It's going to say no.
It's always going to say no.
But yeah, great race, and just looking to see what we're doing next week.
Absolutely, GG's, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, looking forward on today's schedule, there are still 3 races actually, currently on SpeedGaming 2. That started right around the same time we did. Fury SK is currently taking on TAH at SpeedGaming 2. BBQ.gov will take on Phoenix Ignition on SpeedGaming 2 at 9 p.m. And there's another match on Nightcap for you Night Owls out there. Malchior takes on Sharky 2107. SpeedGaming channel still to be determined there.
And also some games tomorrow to keep an eye out for. There is a schedule command.
So, Smellfires, any last words on the seed before we wrap things up here?
I think we're good. I think we covered it all. Keys are nice to have. Treasure them when you can.
Absolutely. And thank you again to our tracker tonight, JLo. Much appreciated. How this seed has been a little back and forth. Thank you to Smilefires for commentating with me. Always appreciate working with you.
Yes, sir. And we will see you in the next race, everybody.
Thank you for watching, and thank you to SpeedGaming for putting on for allowing us to restream the tournament on their channels. For now, this has been Moonrisen Phoenix, wishing you a good night.